This afternoon we're headed back to the other side of Vermont, and we just stopped at the Vermont flannel store to get something for my father, but they didn't have what he... They didn't have the right size. They had it, but in extra small and large, so that wouldn't work. So now we're going to Burlington to help Tyler unload some pieces for a installation he's got to do at the Echo Center on Burlington's waterfront. Well, we're in downtown Burlington, and we just dropped off the parts Tyler needs to make this railing for the Echo Center. And now next we're going to head to Costco's. Best. Right. We should get some coffees too, a couple bags. We're not going to have too much other stuff bringing back. Okay, successful trip to Costco's. We've got everything. Yeah, it's cold. Everything we needed, and now we take the drive back across the state to the other side of Vermont.
So cool.
Okay, this is Miss Elodie. You can see she's a tad bit more cautious than her brother, who's 3. She's 5.
Than him. I'm gonna put the metal to the rail. Does that count how many seconds it?
Come on, keep coming.
Now it's my turn! Now it's my turn! Now it's my
Well, we're gonna head up to a place. We got a very little bit of time, but I always show you pictures of, you know, beautiful beaches and all that kind of stuff. So Vermont has a lot of really beautiful places too, and one not far from where we are is called Lake Willoughby. It's a you'll see when we get up there, but it's a glacier lake where the glacier came through and carved out through this what's now two sort of little mountains on each side, and it's a really deep lake. It's like 400 feet deep. It, even in the dead of summer, hardly ever gets warm. There's one section that's shallow. Well, the two ends are shallow, but the rest of it is it's always cold. This is just a little test. We're on our way up to Willoughby, and I have the iPhone 10. Sid has the Osmo Pocket, and we have really one bumpy road. So part of it is to see about the stabilization between the two, and the second part is to see how the image quality is on both of them, since we're both shooting at the same time. So I'll put these up after, sort of as a side by side, and you can take a look at them and see which one you think, and let me know which one you think does a better job. Yeah, you'll also notice that we're on the New Hampshire side of Vermont, and yesterday we were on the Lake Champlain side, the New York State side, and you'll see the difference in snow. That side doesn't get anywhere near the snow that this side does. We usually get on this side way, way more. This is Lake Willoughby, and you can see the mountain there and the other one there, and this goes down that way about 7 miles. Sid and I used to kayak through here and do almost the whole thing. We haven't kayaked in a little while, but when that ice up there gets better, you'll see ice climbers up there. So that was, if you want to look it up, you know, online, you can just Google it. That was Lake Willoughby, and it's up here in the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont. This is the Osmo Pocket, and some people had said its focus wasn't all that great and all that kind of stuff. So I was wondering, and I won't know till later, Whether it's as I go along like this, is it having trouble at 60 miles an hour focusing? Is it just when I start that it has a little trouble because maybe I, turned it on and just hit it too quickly and it didn't have enough time to focus on what I was shooting? I'm not sure which. We'll take a look after when I get it done. This is just sort of a little side note as I drive along on that same sort of topic. When you watch the videos on YouTube, there's a little like wrench thing at the bottom of the video, and that sets the 240, 320, 720, 1080, 4K. It sets the resolution for the video. And I mean, I found that if I'm watching a video and it's in, say, 720, and it was recorded in 1080 or 4K, and I don't bump it up, it looks pretty funny. So remember that. When you're on, if you don't have the internet speed to do that, that's a problem. And usually what happens is YouTube will sort of try to sense what your internet speed is and make that the default. So if you have like sort of a slow internet, it will try to put you at 360 or 720, and that's not really acceptable. But if that's the best you got, that's the best you got. $259. Ooh, should be closer to what? 7? 6. Hi everyone. Sid and I just wanted to wish you a wonderful Happy New Year with lots of great things coming for next year, and hope it's great for everybody. See you next year. No.